everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching today. Sasha here. Today is Wednesday, so you know what that means. It's another episode of Wellness Wednesday. And folks, let me tell you, this is going to be an interesting one because I'm doing an unboxing. And also gonna delve further into this unboxing. So, join me. It's probably gonna be like a good long video. So, pull up, get comfy. So let's go over what I'm unboxing and just talk through it. This is the Omron 10 series blood pressure monitor. Okay. And the reason why we got this, it's really for my mother because she has high blood pressure, and the doctor told her you need to get a blood pressure cuff, or you need to get in the habit of taking your blood pressure more often. And she does. However, she does it through her wrist cuff. Now, in my opinion, and pretty much general rule, wrist, and I believe there's even a finger blood pressure monitor. Those two types of monitors are okay for like extreme circumstances in which you can't do a traditional arm reading, but they're not as accurate as an arm reading blood pressure, cuff or whatever. You want to use your arm because it's a large artery called the brachial artery, in which you'll probably get the best blood pressure reading. Another thing is that, folks, when taking blood pressure, your blood pressure fluctuates throughout the day. So you want to, if you're going to take your blood pressure, take it at around the same time every day. So if you want to take it when you get up first thing in the morning, okay, do that. Or if you want to take it right before you go to bed, do that. But keep it consistent, because if you take it first thing in the morning and then, some other time you take it late at night, and then you're freaking out because your blood pressure readings are all over the place, well, you're active at different parts of the day. So it's like you don't want to put out a false alarm that your blood pressure is elevated and, your doctor put you on a medication which you probably didn't need if you would have just stuck to, a normal blood pressure time, excuse me. So yeah, if you're gonna, do your blood pressure readings, pick one part of the day. And if you're good enough to stay that consistent, then try to do multiple blood pressure readings a day. But you're not diagnosed with high blood pressure, or the fancy word is hypertension. You're not diagnosed with hypertension with one reading. It has to be like a consistent amount of readings. And in order to do that, you want to, just make sure to get a good blood pressure cuff. It doesn't have to be Omron, but that's one of the best name brands for a household blood pressure machine. And also, you just want to, keep a good log, whether it's an electronic log or a manual log, like handwriting log. Just keep that on hand so that you can discuss it with your doctor at your next checkup. Okay. So the Omron, I didn't even need that. The Omron, this actually cost us surprisingly like around, it was under $60 at Walmart. And I could link this in the description of what exact model I got. This has Bluetooth capabilities, so it could link up with your smartphone or computer. So very easy to keep your log, your electronic log. This has a 200 memory bank, and I believe it's a 2-user machine. So here we have the Easy Cuff, as they call it, which fits a 22 to 42 centimeter or 9 to 17 inch bicep. So my arm will most definitely fit there. Get some paraphernalia. Okay. To register the machine. The instruction manual. And I've taken manual blood pressure, y'all, so I could just easily talk through, you know, how to properly take your blood pressure. Okay. So here's the unit. Pretty cool, y'all. The actual apparatus in which you see here. Okay, this is another instruction manual. This is the more detailed one. And the AC adapter. This also has the ability to run on AA batteries if that's what you choose, but you don't have to. Like, I'm probably going to select the AC adapter. Okay, so folks, I'm going to get acquainted with this really quick, set it up. Hopefully you can reach my UPS system. But if not, I guess we'll do the batteries for this demonstration's sake. So don't go anywhere. All right, folks, so we are back, and now you're seeing the actual unit close up. So I'm going to go ahead and set the time and date. So it's ready for my mother to use, no problem. All I did was I plugged it in the AC adapter and the cuff, which is very simple to do. Now, I never turned this on. And another thing is I set the 1-2 memory person or user profile. I set myself to 2 because my mother's going to be 1. And what we're going to do now is power it on. Okay. So I just tap the button. Okay, now we're setting the date to this year's 2019. July 3rd. And I'm sorry for shaking the table, y'all. It's just, I ain't got no other table to work with. 1:09. I'll put this a little bit faster. Oh, really? You gotta really... Yes, you have to do it like this. Wow. Okay, 1:09 p.m. Now, IntelliSense. Okay, so IntelliSense, I have it turned on, and that is that it can detect a irregular heartbeat, which is pretty cool. I wouldn't mind doing that. So we're going to leave that on. I am user 2. Pulse 60. Okay. Alright. So I think it's ready for... a blood pressure reading. It's that simple. So, by default, this cuff is for the left arm if you're right-handed. So if you're left-handed and you need to use the right arm to take blood pressure, then you just refer to your manual. You want to use the arm that hasn't been riding or whatever to waver your results. So use the opposite hand. Use the opposite of your dominant hand, pretty much. Now I can't really talk when we're taking the blood pressure, but I will say this, y'all. In order to get the best blood pressure reading, you want to be calm, quiet, feet flat on the floor, knees together. Arm can be straight up or not, it depends. You want to make sure the cuff is snug. 1 to 2 inches above the elbow. The tubing must be facing your hand. Like, basically, you can gather the tubing in your hand. Now, I kind of was moving around a bit, so my blood pressure will probably be up, but I'm hoping it's not going to be that bad. But a green light would indicate successful read. Orange light indicates that your blood pressure is in high blood pressure range or hypertensive range. So, yeah, folks, let's do this. Okay, I gotta be quiet. Well, okay. That's pretty nifty. Ugh. So, IntelliSense, yeah, my diastolic is a bit high. And yeah, I should have waited until I kind of calmed down. But I will say, well, you can now see this is actually a good thing in terms of demonstration wise. You can see the orange, which is telling you that's caution. Your blood pressure is a bit high here. And then the green means normal, like, okay, your blood pressure is good here. And then my pulse is 83. So I'm definitely going to edit this, but Omron 10 series takes 3 blood pressure readings. And then they take the average of those 3. And each time they take the blood pressure reading, or it takes the blood pressure reading, it stops for 60 seconds. So, I was like, what is it counting down for around the first time? So my left arm wasn't like at level where it should be. But, this is middle of the day. And my blood pressure is fairly good. I mean, well, save right now with my diastolic. That's a bit on the troublesome side, but I should have waited. And it turns itself off, which is cool. Now, some important tips directly from Omron, and which I'll co-sign. So, I didn't rest for 15 minutes. I just went on and was talking through. So that's my fault. Now we're going to try to connect it to the phone. However, unfortunately, because I'm recording with the phone, you're not going to be able to see it. But I'm not going to leave y'all hanging. I will see you in the Samsung Health app. So don't go anywhere, folks. Here we are. Not Samsung Health just yet, but it's how I'm going to be able to get my blood pressure readings onto my smartphone. And then from there, hopefully we can transfer the blood pressure readings onto the Samsung Health app for a more comprehensive view on my health. So I've already set up an account, and now we're in the process of pairing this device with my phone. So let's go ahead and here we go. And then we pair now. So there is a P flashing. Fine, whatever, sure. There's a P flashing. There's the product. I am user 2. Alrighty, that was easy. Okay, so it's prompting me to take my blood pressure. I already have, but I did it prior to this. Now, I'm going to see if I can transfer this information into Samsung Health app. If I'm not able to, then I'll just take the readings from the Omron, and this will be my log feature. But it should I was able to, get readings from, not Omron. It might not, because the thing is not open. But I was able to like import data from another program. That's kind of what I want to do with this. But if I can't do it, y'all, it's that. Okay, so that's probably going to be a different thing. Let's see. Can I export? Yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. This is Wellness Wednesday. Special episode, down the hatch, done, finito, finished, all that good stuff. Thank you very much for watching. I enjoyed making this video. Hope you enjoyed watching it just as much. Any questions, comments, suggestions, or small talk, don't be a stranger. Leave it in my comment section below. Any and all are welcome. Greatly appreciated. Love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Do you have a blood pressure reading machine at your residence? If so, is it an arm cuff? Is it a wrist cuff? Is it by finger? If not, are you at risk for high blood pressure, hypertension? Are you pretty much in good health, so you kind of just figure to skip it? Let me know. I'm really curious as to, your thoughts and opinions. Yeah. So, folks, that's going to do it for me. Take care. Take it easy. Make it a great day today and every day. I will see you tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday, and as well as it's 4th of July. So I'm trying to think if I'll have anything special for that day, but it's looking like a no. So, folks, I will see you in the next video. So until then, take care and bye now.